Hello, my loves. How are y'all doing on this beautiful Friday, Venus Day? Hope you're doing okay. You're navigating these energies. Oh, felt very lifted yesterday. Yes. Okay. Finally feeling the weight of it all being gone. Being gone. Today, it's all good. It's all good. We're going to get into the message. Let's see what Spirit has for us today and our relationships and love. Okay. Um, Angel numbers. Yeah, I'm being called to pull an angel number today. Today's energy resonates with 8, 17, October 17. The energy is 8. Okay. All right. Yeah. It just keeps getting better and better. Better and better. All right. So with that, let's get going, my love. I want to thank my loyal subscribers for continuing to return to this channel, being a part of this amazing family we have established here, continually to grow. All right. Our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining us. All right. And be a part of the of the bunch of the Aquathon. All right. So let's see here. Yeah. You know, y'all, this number is following. I mean, it's clarity. Lots of change is still coming our way, Aquarius. Lots of changes. Okay. So even though we may be feeling lifted, we may have some clarity. Okay. Those are things that we needed and we need to move forward. Okay. We need to release them old energies. All right. And get that clarity that we need. 555 has been in the energy day and night. I don't know who sings that song. This is old 90s rapper. I'm not saying he's old. I'm just saying it's a 90s song. But 5555, clarity. Okay. Clarity is here. Great transformation. Major changes. Opportunity. Fast pace forward and process, Aquarius. And we're off. It's like being, if you ever been to the horse races, and they open the gate and they're gone. That's what I'm feeling like this energy is like. Okay? Spirit wants you to understand that you're not a victim of your circumstances, loves. You're a beneficiary of it. Okay? And for whatever reason, somebody needs to continue to hear that, because that victim mentality is low vibration, boo. Okay? Take those lessons and turn them into lemons. Because you remember, you can't fail in this journey. You can only learn from it. Spirit is saying everything is working out for the best at long last. At long last. All right? At long last. So let's see here, whether it be in anything that you do. Love, friendship, contracts, jobs, whatever it is you do. At long last. Ooh, does that sound good? Just knowing that. But Pluto in Aquarius, just knowing that should uplift your spirits. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on in our relationships. What do we seek? What do we need to know? All right. What's coming for us? This is an intuitive led reading. Okay. It may or may not resonate with you. All right. Because we're all in a different timeline. Definitely had to, thank you, Spirit. Definitely had to realize that. People, we're jumping timelines all over the place. And as I am doing my studies and I'm noticing that, okay, yeah, this is not for me. This is for another group of collectives. Okay. Bottom of the deck, abundance. Yeah. Positive mindset, Aquarius. Manifest gratitude and bliss and blessings. And then the other card was harder. I don't know why I can't say it. Partying. Okay. Getting out and being with your friends. All right, we'll just say that. Getting out and doing you. All right. What else is in here, Spirit? Ooh. Yeah, I was into Kevin Gates' song. Oh, one of Kevin Gates' song. He says, oh, can't even remember. He says, he said, oh no, it's all about, he says, it's about wealth, wealth building, knowing that you're blessed. Yes. Right? Mm. All right, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay. I'm going to put these back because I don't want all three. Oh, my cards stick, that can happen. Yeah. 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 Talking Spirit. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, get out and have fun with your friends, Aquarius. Enjoy the single life. Okay. All right. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody's cutting out toxic patterns. All right. Stop the pattern. Yeah. Okay. So if you're in separation, um, that pattern is subsiding because we have someone who wants to talk here. Okay, by communication of text messaging or emailing. Okay, someone is interested in talking. But Aquarius, yeah, the pattern of separation is over. Because somebody wants to talk. See that? Somebody wants to talk now. Okay. So whoever, you may be in not in a relationship with, or someone you may have been in a relationship with or friendship, because it very well could be that, is now wanting to talk. Okay. So expect Communication. Expect communication. All right. So that is over. What did I tell you? It's over. It's done. Ooh, it is written. It is done. All right. So, you don't want to repeat any patterns. So be mindful of that. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Hmm. Okay. Apparently, there had been some backstabbing and heartbreak in this situation. Okay. The Spirit is saying it's done, it's over. There have been some deception, lies, which more than likely possibly caused the separation. Okay. Or the loss of interaction between the two of you. What is going to be? We're going to pull another card and we'll get some more advice. We'll ask our angels also. Help us with this. Okay, but Aquarius, abundance. Abundance is on its way, my loves. Okay, having a positive mindset, living in a moment, being with your friends, doing you. All right, knowing that any separation that you might have had with someone is going to be over. There is going to be some communication coming through. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. So they're reminiscing. All right. Thinking about you, thinking about the past, you know? So they want to make that contact. Mm. They've learned from the past, from their past mistakes. Or perhaps you have learned from your past mistakes. Put yourself where you belong. Okay. Nevertheless, nevertheless, you're moving on. And you've learned from past mistakes. You're stopping the pattern. Ooh, yes, my arm. Yeah, angel wisdom deck. Let's see what our angels wisdoms have for us. Consult our angels a little bit more deeper. Added guidance. Okay, so now we know what's coming. We know that there is some form of communication on the way. That someone is reminiscing about the memories that you may have made with this individual. And they've actually learned from their past mistakes. They've gained a new perception. Okay. They've gained a new perception. All right. Slow down. All right. Ooh. I'm taking the time to simplify. All right. To simply be. The angels would like to introduce you to the art of being. There are many things we can rediscover by slowing down and not always rushing to get things done. Walk slowly, pay attention to every step, leave time for conversation, eat slowly, be deliberate and aware of your action. I like this card, okay? Because what happens when we're rushed, we tend to miss things. Okay? And when people are usually rushed, or they come in with a rushed energy, or it's like a salesman. They're trying to overtalk you, and so that you can't, grasp what's being said. And they're trying to make a sale. And before you know, you've committed to something that you didn't even want to commit to. All right? Take your time. I love taking time to chew your food. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the texture, enjoy the flavor, and savor it. So this is about just taking time again and enjoying the moment, and be mindful of rushed energy. Be mindful of rushed energy. Okay? Because this number does also come with major and fast changes. Okay? So it may, kind of toss you around a little bit. So Spirit is asking you to stay mindful. Okay? Because it says fast pace forward. So whatever kind of energy this is, you'll be able to decipher or have discernment about how to move with it. Okay? How to flow with it. All right, absolutely. Take the time. Take your time. What's the time? Rush. There's that on the dog. I'm on my. Yeah. All right. All right. There's a lot here going on. Okay. Got two. Take these two. There's love here. All right. There's love here. Love. I give my heart ready to receive the heart of another. The angels are supporting your relationship and want to remind you of the importance of giving love and support to your partner. Spend time with your loved ones and balance your affection in a healthy way. Okay. All right. And then we have, what a beautiful reading. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. The angels ask you to claim your power. This is about self-belief. I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my life. You are not a victim, Aquarius. Okay? Spirit is asking you to take back your power. Okay? You're not a victim. Okay, this will allow you to fulfill your dreams and create the life and relationships and abundance that you deserve and that you deserved and longed for. All right. So your self-belief is strong and your faith and your abilities are high. Absolutely. It begins with the I am. Okay? It does. It begins with the I am. I am the captain of my ship, okay? I am powerful manifester, I am love in its divine form. Our angel Shamuel showed up in the reading in the reading last week. You must be what you desire. So you must encompass those elements. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull 3 cards from our angel answers to ask 3 questions. And let's see what the answer Spirit has for you. It's going to be a beautiful fall day. All right, 3 questions. Okay. Spirit is asking you to let go. So whatever it is that you may be holding on to, the answer for you is to let it go. Let's just put that there. So if it's resentment about a relationship, a disagreement, okay, or something of that nature, maybe you're holding on to past hurts, or maybe you're holding on to having that victim mentality. Again, Spirit says, let it go. There's a lot of that going on right now that I'm witnessing. I'm an observer. I try to be an observer of behavior. I've had many years of training. And it's interesting now that I say that, how it's prepared me for this work. But there's a lot of resentment and a lot of anger being directed toward each other because of past hurt and relationships. And I find it so interesting as people calling it and acting as if they're healed from it, but obviously they are not. So Spirit is very clear about letting it go. All right, let's split the deck. All right. We had this last week, and the answer for someone is yes. Okay, so whatever the answer you had, or the question, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Mhm. I mean, in order to move on, you're going to have to let go of any past hurts. Even if even if you decide to not continue the relationship, okay? It still requires you to let go, and the underlying part of this is forgiveness, okay? That's the underlying piece to this, is forgiveness. But you can learn to forgive and let go at the same time. But without resentment. Without resentment. Like, it's cool. Hey, because, when you realize that the way people behave and treat you just shows you where they are in their healing. It has nothing to do with you. All right. And if you're wondering, this card fell on the floor. There is something better. Right? If this is where you are, there's something better for you. Okay? So, I like that because it just again confirmed with letting go. Because when you can learn to let go, then spirit can open the doors for something better. All right. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this relationship reading today, but I'm sure it'll come to me like it always does. Okay. Do we need to take a deep dive, Spirit? Okay. I think perhaps we may. And the angel, or let go. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yes, it is. 46. Let go. All right. The time has come to let go of the situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The time is to let go of the situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow, look at this, something better to come along. Don't worry, Aquarius. Source and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then release it to heaven. If you're drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. And that I'm going to skip right on over here to there's something better. There's something better. $78. Down. 78. There it is. There's something better. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you, my loves. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. As yourself, ask yourself, what would you rather have? The very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled? Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we could never imagine, or even on our own, we just could never fathom. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. And then we have the yes card, which is really self-explanatory. Whatever it is that you are asking for, the answer is yes. So believe that. All right, my loves? Well, what a sweet reading. Thank you, Spirit. That was very, very sweet. I think we've got clarity. We know what is coming our way. All right. We have the energy of what could be going on, the reminiscing and so forth. You know, but you'll know how it feels, okay? And when it's time to let go and when it's time to move forward, okay? Keep a positive mindset, Aquarius. You've got so much abundance and major transformations coming into your life. All right. So we'll stop the patterns because you have the control, my loves. Okay. You're going to stop it. The buck stops here. Now, before I cut this to a close, I wanted to bring y'all's attention to my altars, my altar and aura sprays that I have. Okay. Right. These are very, very powerful sprays. They are all made with all natural ingredients. Okay. They are 4-ounce glass bottles. Okay. I took advantage of the eclipse moon. Okay. And made some powerful altar sprays. Okay. And the intention is to eclipse out any negative energy. Okay. So we have, and this is a rose ritual spray. I have an altar spray. I have a spray for this is an amethyst aura spray. And then this is a rose quartz spray, and they all have crystals in them as well, salt in them. I mean, they are powerful, very powerful sprays. I even put in frankincense. Was it frankincense? Yeah, frankincense, essential oils in there. So, okay. All right. If this don't do the trick, I don't know what will. All right. So, this is my favorite right here. I just love this right here. This is the rose quartz peaceful spray. All right, with rose quartz crystals. Again, very powerful, smells delightful. Yeah, so get yours today. You won't regret it. Okay, I'll try to remember to put them in the let me see which one. Yeah, I'll use this one. They just sprays very nicely. Oops. All right. Okay, my loves. Thank you for joining me today on this Venus day. All right. Sending you all limitless love and light. I hope this message resonated with you. If it doesn't, just leave it here. Okay. But if anything else, you got a nugget. It was guidance, letting you know that you are on the right path. Okay. So yes, it probably seeing lots of fives, 111, 1111, 222. Okay. 717, 808 for those who are on the twin flame journey. All right. That's it. TTL. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day.